Well, John, a really positive performance to take into a run of 3 games coming up in 7 days.
Yeah, it's a tough week coming up, but firstly, most importantly, is the Yeovil game Saturday. Come back home, as you say, terrific performance last week. Got a good point. You know, looking back, looking at the second half especially, done particularly well. So now it's into the Yeovil game as we watched the other night, watched them on the tape. You know it's going to be a tough game. It's a little bit groundhog. I tend to say that every week. You know it is tight, but it just proves Yeovil going to Exeter the other night and getting a deserved draw. We know it's going to be a tough game, but again, it's about what we do.
Yeah, and as you say, going there and getting a win earlier this season against Yeovil, with the fact they had an excellent run in the FA Cup and they have sprung some surprise results this season. So, as you say, they can't be taken for granted.
No, I think Harry Redknapp is in the background there as well. So whether he's having an input as well, but tons of experience, and I know Darren, would have been pleased with the performance and the point the other night. It's what we do, and that's what we tend to go back to. It's trying to get the crowd up with us from the first minute, put in a good shift and try and get the points, because we know at this moment in time points are precious, and the more points you get, in a short space of time, it does tend to pull you up the league. So that's what we're looking to try and do. In
terms of what you did last week, you went to a back 4 last week. Does that automatically follow you do that this week, or because it's a home game, did your attitude change?
Well, we have got 1 or 2 struggling from last week who took knocks, as you know, the Jacksons and stuff like that, so we are waiting on them at this moment. So it's one where we are pondering. We can adapt into the 3 quite easily, so we've been a 3 throughout the season. We just felt last week against Mansfield it was a good time to go into the 4, but that isn't to say we'll stick with the 4, and also we've just got to wait on 1 or 2 as well.